The first batch of Pakistan's JF-17 fighter jets is set to be inducted in the Nigerian Air Force. Pakistan is gearing up to sell the JF-17 Thunder it jointly produces with China to 4 different countries. Has Pakistan finally cracked the fighter jet code? This is Pakistan's JF-17 Decoded. Our story begins in the 1980s, when Pakistan was closely allied with the United States against the Soviets in Afghanistan. It was then that the US agreed to sell Pakistan the latest F-16 fighter jets. The F-16 was the most important air platform in Pakistan's Air Force and was the most likely delivery vehicle of a nuclear weapon. During this time, between 1979 and 1989, Pakistan received $3.5 billion in military assistance from the Americans. By then, Pakistan had developed its own nuclear weapons program without much resistance from the United States. But all this changed in 1990 when the US government sanctioned Pakistan under the Pressler Amendment, cancelling the sales of several F-16s for which Pakistan had already paid hundreds of millions of dollars to Lockheed Martin. Many Pakistanis felt aggrieved that they were being unfairly punished by the Americans for the nuclear program. It was then clear to the Pakistanis they could no longer rely on the Americans to meet defense needs vis-a-vis India. So, in 1995, Pakistan and China signed a deal to jointly design and develop a new fighter jet. It led to the JF-17 Thunder, an all-weather dogfight-capable 1.8 Mach beast that could get the job done on the cheap. The fighter jet cost between $18 and $25 million per unit, depending on the single or double-seat variant. It's similar to the F-16, but the JF-17 Block 3, the latest version, is powered with additional weaponry, new tech, and a more advanced radar system. Around 150 of these fighters have been inducted across 6 Air Force squadrons at full operational capability in Pakistan, 24 are operating in Myanmar, and a handful are now in Nigeria. Malaysia is considering the JF-17 alongside India's Tejas and South Korea's FA-50 Golden Eagle. Pakistan's offering is the most affordable, in part due to China's instrumental assistance. So the question is, can Pakistan's JF-17 fighter jet capture a price-strung market? Can cost beat innovation? Well, at the higher end of the market, you have the F-35 and Eurofighter going for $100 million per aircraft. That's the cost of 10 JF-17s. $122 million for the latest F-35 versus $18 million for the cheapest JF-17. Let us know what you think. Send your comments and suggestions to TRT World's YouTube page. I'm on Twitter at Ali_Mustafa.